By the lads, my name's Dex, and welcome back to Little Hope. And last episode, Angela died. But I don't believe it. I don't believe she died for a second, but apparently she died. And if she did die, I don't care anymore. She's like the only good character, apart from Will. And if I'm right judging by Man and Madame, this should be the last episode. So I'm very, very scared, because there's not been any big like death-defying decisions yet. So I feel like it's all just going to accumulate into one big final decision. And if it comes down to that, I don't think I've made the best choices so far. I mean, everybody's happy-ish. Happy-ish. So, let's just get into it. See if I can wing it. Like, I do want to keep everyone alive. But if it comes down to, like, who lives, is Will and Angela, if Angela is still alive. Because I believe in her. She's Angela. She's not going to go down to some weird little crawly, chained up demon thing. Okay, there we go. So I want to see. There's got to be a premonition. Like, it's just too easy. It's just too easy. Come on, give me. Is that what is that tree? That's Will and Daniel locking a door. I told Anne to do that last time, lock the door behind her, but no, she's apparently dead now. She doesn't listen to instructions. Oh, little hooks. Move, Daniel. Get out of my way. I'm sorry. I made you above look so goofy. Oh, wait, everyone gets reincarnated. Is that Angela? From like a past timeline. I recognise that beauty anywhere. Okay, what do we have?
This place is double central. The
Huh?
priest is the spitting image of that creepy preacher.
Right.
Is it?
They could be the same guy.
Is it really? I mean, the picture's kind of like very, very low quality. I can't really tell too much. Like, yeah, maybe it is. I'll take your word for it. It's Big Carver. I can't really tell. But I believe that's Anne, and I'm just taking the piss out of kids' drawings, but they're scarier than the monsters in the game. Like, if you had this long I can't even. The flash is too blinding. If you had her chase after you like down a dark alleyway, you'd be terrified. But if it's just the hanged woman, nah. It's like, you're there, you're floating after me. Not quite big, scary, smiley face. Oh, the walls are breaking. Ooh. I feel like there's going to be a body in... Oh, no. I thought that was like a really, really big, long... like chest like this. But no, it's just drawers. Come on. This time, don't full out and jump scare me like the last one. Oh, it's a big, long note. A soul divided. In Hebrews 4:12 we read, "For the word of God is living and powerful and sharper than any two-edged sword, piercing even to the division of soul and spirit." Commonly we use the words soul and spirit interchangeably. They are those parts of our being that make us up, but cannot be seen. Biblically, they are different. A spirit is our life force. It is that part of us made pure by Christ's sacrifice. The soul is those things that make you unique, such as your personality, your thoughts and attitudes. Oh, it's from Carson. Ugh, I don't want this anymore. Spirit and soul may seem the same, but God and Satan can divide the pure spirit and the often imperfect soul itself. Soul self. Of course it is self. That duality is key to understanding scripture. There is a disconnect between the spirit and soul. We are divided against ourselves. Our spirit is pure. When God looks at us, he sees us blameless. But our soul, those things we struggle with in our heart, needs reminding of who we are in the spirit. In his purification, only isolation and sacrifice can bring us purity, Reverend Carson. Wait, no, that's not Carver. Oh, I see. I was getting... Wait, so that's going to be... Has he been reincarnated? Damn it. I had enough trouble with Megan, let alone reincarnated Carver. Oh, and the big hat man. Is he going to be back as well? He's like murdered me 4 times already. Like he's murdered Angela in a past life. Ooh, this is cheery. God has forsaken us. Damn right he has. I think he's just, step in, maybe tell Carver to knock it off. He's not really being very Christian right now, is he? No, he's not. He's just murdering people for the sake of murdering. Oh, I can
Sounds like
block
more than one.
Let me get to the note.
Great.
Listen up.
Daniel, stop following me, please. I want to go read.
And we need to be quiet, like silent. Could be tracking us with sound.
I love how he's meant to be helping us look, feeling like the next big part of the plan. He's just looking at a window. Okay, it's going to be a really hard sweep job. Look how big it is. Little Hope Pastors, unreadable. Lazarus Burgess, that is a name and a half. That is like a kingly name. 1677 to 1688, John Fenn. Edmund Sterry, Solomon Temple. I want to look for CAs. Any CA name is going to be Carver. So we have got John Capel, 1826 to 1865. Joseph Milton, pretty cool name. John Carrier, 73 to 79. And was that around the time of the house fire? He's got to be a part of this. Big Carver has got to be like a small cog. Well, probably a big cog. This is a bit of a big cock. Ha ha. Okay, let me get to this now.
No way. This has got to be the preacher who's been popping up all over.
It's probably Carver again. Parish Newsletter, October 1971. Diocese of Pleasant River. Recently, parents have expressed concern that their teenage children are being tempted in by the occult, in musical lyrics, by innocent-seeming spirit boards or movies that glorify Satan. Okay, it's just more of the satanic panic. Lovely! What a sane time it was. This is not the first time Little Hope has been scourged by occultism. Manuscripts in the 1600s, carefully hidden beneath flagstones in the church rectory, were recently discovered. They were covered with disturbing scrawls in a cipher that revealed magical words and spells. It is believed the town's preacher of the time dabbled with magic and demonology. Oh, so Carver, he's dabbling with the black magic, is he now? That was a dark time for the set. That's not very priest-like now, is it? Times have changed, but Satan's work never ceases. The clergy today stand vigilant against occultism and are unlikely to fall into ignorance and error. But parents should be mindful of the fascination these things hold for the young, particularly rebellious youths. The danger is that as they fall into bad habits such as smoking marijuana, not just the marijuana, and from there into the occult and disobedience to God. Parents should be watchful, and where they see the signs, look to the church and to God. And cheers for that one, Carver. Whatever, Carrier? Was that his name then? Carrier? No matter what, he's a nerd. He's a little dingus, he's a little nerd. Fuck. Oh, is that the hanged woman? Please be Anne. That's not Anne, no, she's not bonking a ball like that. Fuck. Oh, Christ. That was very lucky that he missed us. Shit. No. Don't be like a final standoff where everyone dies. That car is so dramatic. Oh, wait. Daniel's got a knife, hasn't he? Ah, he'll be fine. Okay, we're going to be just... Oh, it's railing, man. Oh, he is. Got a lot of railings in him. Daniel, you have seen better days. No, John, man. John, run. I've got a knife. Confront. Stab him. Stab the weird railing man. I mean, he's already got like 30 stab wounds. What's one more gonna do to him? Look. Shit. Oh, look at me. Yeah, fuck. Look, he's already got like 30 things in him. What's one tiny knife gonna do? Look at him, he's fine. He's fine. It's like having a glass full of water and just pouring more water into it and be like, this is gonna fill it up even more. Look at me go. Okay, so I lost my one good weapon. Shit, maybe I should have taken the gun earlier. Oh wait, where have the other two gone?
Where are you? Taylor, come on! Talk to us!
Commanding, be the
We
commander.
gotta do something now.
Hold on. We need to be cool.
John, you're such a shit leader, my
Taylor's in
man.
trouble.
I don't care about Will then. He's the best character in the game, apart from Madison. Oh, it's such dramatic cuts again. I love them. I love the transitions. Oh no, don't no, there's big scary. Don't just stand there. Taylor, you know better than this. Follow Will. Keep Will safe. No, just stand in the dark. Just stand there in the mist. Oh god. Okay, left losers, right is right. Classic, always works, right? I'm gonna trust it. Oh yes, yes. What did I say? Left losers, right, right. Okay, I'm with Will, so he'll keep me safe. Is the floaty ghost up there? No.
Happy to see you guys. Thought I'd lost you. We're still in big
Wait, we're right back where we were! We've not gone anywhere! What a shit escape.
I need a break.
Do you ever not need a break, John?
We gotta keep moving. Can't stop.
No, wait.
Wait, is
Who
that
needs a
tree in the
break?
background? That's very scary.
Those things are coming after us, not you. We can't hang around.
Yeah, wait till the roof man comes along. Stick together, yes!
I keep telling you, stick together, and we'll be fine.
Okay, wait, what bearing's that? Indignant with the others about sticking together. I feel like this is gonna play into it because I had a single glass of whiskey is gonna get me killed.
Angela, right?
Oh no,
Alright.
Angela's fine.
What's
She's
our next
fine.
I'm not sure.
John, come on, be the leader.
We should rest here for a while.
Wait, so what about Will and John's ghosts? You know, demons. Are they just not gonna do anything?
You asleep? That's impressive.
I wish. No way I could get any shut-eye after what went down tonight. Would love to, though. I'm beat. Any ideas how we getting out of here?
I feel like it might be Stop the Girl, but I feel like Carver's probably like puppeteering her. Thoughtful, yes. Let's be
Fog has us
thoughtful.
surrounded. There's no way through.
We can't just do nothing.
We need to figure out where the fog is coming from. I think the kid, Mary, is the key to finding a way through it.
Getting to Mary, stopping her might help, sure, okay, but what about the other kid? The one that keeps running from us?
Mary and her are connected somehow, I'm sure.
Yes, they look identical. Of
Maybe the
course
other
they
kid is
are.
trying to lead us somewhere.
Where?
I don't know.
The house.
Maybe to a place we can stop all this.
The burnt house, right?
Everything feels out of control.
Come on, make my theory come
I don't
true.
think there's anything we can do at this point.
Mary's the key to everything.
Where's
that's
the
happened.
optimism?
The trials, the executions.
Sure, but how are we supposed to stop her? Not even sure she's real.
Too late for us to do anything now. Fat.
Come on, where's the optimism? We have to try.
We have to try.
Come on, John, be the voice of reason, the voice of
We owe it
optimism.
to the others. And ourselves.
But all we need is Anne.
Mary's the
We
key
can
to
all make it
this.
out of this.
I'm certain of it.
I say Carver, but yeah, sure.
It's not that simple.
It's all Mary.
And like you said, she's just a kid. We can't...
Listen to me. We see her again. We do whatever is necessary.
Oh, Jesus. Oh, no. Oh, no.
What's that?
Shh, shh.
Hell no, that thing is back to finish it off.
Get down.
Just back up a few paces. That's going to keep him away.
It's heading straight for us. Quiet.
She don't even have a weapon either. Damn it. Come on, please just be Angela. Please be Angela. Angela! She's alive!
Angela!
I'm so happy. I'm so happy. I knew she
Easy,
wouldn't die.
Tiger.
You cannot kill
I'm
the
a little
Angela.
tender.
I thought you were gone. How in the hell did you find her?
Because she's Angela. Come on,
We
John.
thought... You know.
We're all glad you made it.
Me too. I'm so
Stop
happy.
it. You're gonna make me blush. But thank you.
I've missed her.
No one messes with you.
Exactly.
sure.
Exactly.
You are one tough
See?
lady.
They're all coming around to her.
The whole crew is back together. You rounded everyone up. Good job.
Not quite. They found us. Right now, our priority is getting you safe. Let's go. We've come across more of those things since you left us.
The thing that chased after me was horrendous. Now you're telling me there's more of them? What in God's name are they?
You okay without your glasses?
Oh
I
no,
most
my
certainly am.
glasses.
There is plenty here I don't want to see.
You
See,
lost your
she's better
glasses,
than
but not
Velma,
your
of
sense
course.
humor.
Of course she is.
Good.
Shouldn't there be 5 demon ghosts though? We've only seen
Sounded
3.
close, too.
Just gotta keep moving.
Oh, that's Railing Man. I heard the metal. I do feel like we're going to be led back to the house slowly, and that's going to be at the final
Let me
showdown.
help you down.
But she doesn't need help. She's Angela. Ah, how sweet. Oh, fucking hell, man. God, he's not very accurate with that bloody railing, is he?
Ease up, will you?
Oh, I don't know why he took so long to jump down. So he was asking to be impelled. Oh no. Hangwoman's gonna be here, right? Will, are you on your own? Shit.
Professor? Angela, you there?
Because we've not met his ghost yet, have we? Damn it. Damn it. No, Will.
Daniel? Taylor?
Fuck. Bunny hop. Yeah, good one. I didn't know what the point of that quick time event was. Shit. Oh!
Guys,
It was so misty.
where the hell are you?
Oh, Daniel? Ah, the crew are back. Fuck. Oh no, it's a decision. Shit. I think being stabbed's more crucial right now. Like it's more
I gotta help.
about to happen. That doesn't make sense. I'm way too worked up to speak. Now she can last longer being, you know, choked than he can being impaled. Heroic. Okay. Get away. Move, man, move. Do you want to be stabbed? Get up. Oh, he's very bad with that railing, isn't he? And he's stuck. Got a nerd. Oh yeah, now go save Taylor. Oh shit! If I had a gun, this might. Oh, is that tongue? That is a tongue. Oh, that's terrifying. Deceitful. Is it meant to say like bad? Fuck! Taylor! I knew it was too good to be true. I knew I wouldn't keep everyone alive. Damn. That's so annoying. I couldn't even do anything. She was happy the entire playthrough. How was she deceitful? Is that why she got killed? Fuck no, Dan.
We gotta go
Oh,
now.
piss off, Daniel. You're alive. Oh, did I make the wrong decision? I thought I was doing well. I thought everyone was happy. They had good relationships. And then my neck's just snapped. Fuck's sake. Okay, now it's up to Will and Angela. That's all I care about now. Daniel and John, you
Can't
can
believe
piss
this
off.
is happening. Taylor.
I'm sorry, Daniel. Truly I am.
Where's
I
Angela?
know how much Taylor meant
Oh,
to
she's
you,
there.
to
She's there.
us all. But it's vital we keep moving.
We have to go right now.
Yeah, I don't think now's the time for me to be having a look. Oh, God, why are you back?
For yourself than to win 1,000 battles. Then the victory is yours. It cannot be
I
taken
don't need
from
your
you,
deep quotes. You could
not by angels.
tell me why she died. I didn't do anything wrong. I mean, I did
hell.
kind of make the choice to save Daniel.
Perhaps
that might be
she
important.
started to realize something.
But like, if it was one or the other, how do you keep everyone alive if it's gonna be one of them who ends up dying? I'm so confused. I'm angry. I'm mad. I thought I was doing so good. I was like really proud of myself. Thought I made loads of winning decisions.
And everyone
So, King,
may not be
King,
quite what they
King.
appear to be.
They're all the same.
3 executions, 3 tormented beings, and Taylor's is the only soul lost so far. Any thoughts on what might be around the corner, hidden by the fog?
No, I don't have the foggiest, lad.
Something wicked this way comes.
Oh, is it gonna be Fireman and the Ceiling Man? Like, I've had enough problems with these 3 already. Don't add even more. Find a way out of the woods, follow the trail, stick together.
We have to stop her.
I, for one,
I wanna have a
will
look at this
never
way
see that
first.
girl ever again.
Yeah, me neither.
She'll be back real soon.
Oh, why are there so many, like, diverging routes? Shit. I don't want to get... Oh, this camera angle change is never good when you have a camera angle change in this game. Historic restoration, warning, dangerous and stable
Anything here
structure,
not falling
sight
apart?
unsafe. What is... I thought that was gallows for a reason, because, you know, it's, like, historic in here. Can you not get over that? It's a rock, man! Oh, I just go around instead.
Fireflies. That's what's causing the glow.
I thought it was like some like radiation or something, and thank God it's only
It's kinda
fireflies.
beautiful, don't you think?
Kind of weird.
Does
looking.
it? Does it really? I'd be more terrified right now. Something's gonna jump out fucking... Oh, that's Will! That was Pilgrim Will. Wilgrim.
No, this cannot be. My own eyes deceive me.
Yorkshire Will.
Apologies for the lateness of the hour, but I must speak with you.
What ails you, my friend?
It is Mary. I am troubled by her, by the part she has played.
I'm
in
so
these
glad
trials.
Will's just smart.
Trials, trouble,
In every
trouble.
timeline.
There is more to this. I saw her smile as her own sister was executed.
See, I'd even mentioned that.
From it.
Are you certain?
She had that smug ass smile.
But now that she speaks of guilt and remorse, it is hard not to believe her.
Keep away from her, Abraham. No good can come from being with that child.
Very good
away.
idea. Very good idea.
With her brother and sister gone, Mary now
Oh.
lives under my roof.
He's dead. He's gonna be
Your
dead
charity
next.
places you in grave danger.
What do you advise?
Put her down.
Tell the court you suspect she toys with us all. That you saw her delight in her own sister's death. and
Yeah,
your plan.
Carver's not gonna listen to that now,
I'm
is he?
torn. Mary seems full of
Keep your
remorse.
suspicions to yourself, and it's our community which will suffer. None of us is safe from her wild imaginings.
Yeah, she may be full of remorse,
Very well.
but she did like kill a good handful of
God bless him.
people.
I will speak.
Doesn't really even it out, does it? Like, even if he goes to tell Carver that, you know, she's a little demonic shit, what good's that gonna do?
I am bewitched. You're not bewitched.
Oh,
How else can your presence be I explained? can't explain this, but you're not.
From the
She has conjured you to
future.
defend her, to press me into silence. Only the devil could create a demon who so resembles me. I'm not a demon, but we do look alike, which I agree is pretty damn weird. What do you want from me? I want to know what you're going to say to the court about Mary. I was decided to speak to the court. Now I am not so sure.
Do it.
I know how this must look.
Do it now.
But you have to speak out. Tell everyone what the girl did, like your friend is telling you to.
The devil has sent you to tempt me.
Oh, don't know,
Must
man.
not succumb.
Why is everyone at this
The Lord
time
is no
so
longer the God I
insane?
knew. Strange and disturbing events have become commonplace. You, whatever you are but one of these. Revealing the truth about Mary may save my friend, but it does not sit easily with me that in doing so
She's
I
murdered
kill
3 people. 3? Yeah, 3 people. Abraham. The priest is the villain, yes.
Putting it all
I
on
don't
thick,
trust Carver.
The priest is the one driving this whole thing.
That's way off.
But
We gotta
no.
stop the kid.
That
No
was-
other way to do this.
Reverend Carver is a man guided by
He's
God.
pulling the strings.
No one can doubt that.
Shit, Daniel's pissed. Oh, god damn it. Was that the wrong one? Oh no, Daniel's gonna be pissed even more. Try to let his girlfriend die as well.
Bad move there, man.
Oh, fuck's sake.
Standing up for the
Daniel.
kid is probably gonna do us all in.
I hope you're wrong. For all our sakes.
What happened? You get a chance to confront Mary?
No.
No,
We
it's
never even saw
Abraham.
Fuck.
Where's Angela again? Do not let Angela out of your sight. There we go. It's fine. It's fine. Angela's here.
Let's check that out. It'll get us out of these damn woods, and we can talk on the way.
I want to go back to see if I missed anything. Because I went this way because I thought we had to go the other way. Oh, I was going to... God, I missed some... I definitely missed something important. And I'm kind of angry right now. Because... let me out of here. Okay, well, let's go. Okay, Angela, stick close to me. I mean, I don't need to protect her.
Sure I want the answer.
She can protect herself.
What did you see back there?
I'm just here as like a, you know, kind of sacrificial
Met up
shield.
with Andrew's double, Abraham.
In case she kind
He
of,
was
you know, gets
thinking
stabbed
about
by
testifying
Railing Man.
against Mary, but good boy Andrew talked him out of it.
That was a smart move.
Are you fucking kidding me?
Was Angela, was that sarcastic or you actually said I did the right thing? Oh, it's another effigy. Ho ho! How cheery. What building is that? Oh. I don't even know what that building is.
Whatever we saw back there, or thought we saw, we're still in grave danger.
We might have missed our chance.
There's gotta be a way of stopping the girl.
That's just...
We might have already missed a chance to change things.
You had a chance to get Mary exposed for what she is, a liar and a faker.
It's Carver!
Fuck for a change. Why didn't you take it?
Stop having a hissy fit, John.
Stopping Mary will
You're
help
like
us out.
50.
It's just a theory.
It may only be a theory, but right now it's all we've got.
This is a one-shot deal. We get it wrong, and there's no replay. It's game over, so I'm up for doing whatever it takes.
Come on. Let's take a look.
Because we saw Carver threaten Mary before, right? He must be the one putting her up to this. That's the only kind of theory I have. But it makes sense. Like, I haven't liked him yet. Anything around here? Oh, this is where we were earlier, right? Maybe?
We gotta find another route.
Damn, I thought there'd be like a shiny around here, but of course not. Okay, so everyone's pissed with me for making bad decisions. I have faith that is going to pay off. Mayor Hale's land deal. Fears protests will surely escalate as closure looms. Okay, I'm looking for another premonition because I need it. I let somebody die already. Oh! Okay, is this not a bad sign? That, you know, the guy who I tried to blame for the whole witch shenanigans got reincarnated and is being compared to the devil? Vote Carver for mayor, 666, for our future prosperity. Samuel Carver's here. He's just been reincarnated again. But no, they won't look at that now, will they? They won't be like, oh, maybe you were right. We apologise. No. They're all just stubborn. You know I'm right. That's all that matters. I control all of you. I will make Carver pay for letting... I don't really care that much that she died. If it was Angela or Will, I would be angry.
Town.
It's more the fact that I've cooked up my flawless record. Oh, premonition. And... it's that ceiling man! Has he appeared? Deathly visions. Wait, is that... in fact, I've got all of them? But that's not a black train picture. That's a postcard, silly. So I've got everyone, apparently. I don't know how. I know I've explored a fair bit, but none of them have seemed helpful. Not a single one has seemed, you know, like... it's going to help me avoid death. Like, I've not seen a single one actually, you know, play out. Like, that one was just him getting his neck snapped. Like, yes, I know I want to avoid that. It's kind of common sense. You know, not to get your neck snapped by a big, scary ceiling man. So I feel like soon we're going to go back to the big, house where it all started. And this is definitely not it.
Check this out.
Come on, John. Break it down with your big muscles.
Hey!
Vince? He's back? Shit, is this his home?
That guy's a menace.
Stop being mean to Vince.
That's how bad a mess we're in.
He's a good guy.
Come on, inside.
Wait, didn't he go to get help? Where's the help, Vince? Bring in the National Guard. Something.
Well, no one's been here for a
Yeah,
long time.
something. Oh god, it was so perfect. Hey, Abraham.
Time to speak before the judge. I am filled with dread. I cannot know how my testimony will be received.
You'll be
The
fine.
devil has blinded so many to what is real and what is not.
Nothing good will come of this.
His words will seek to twist the truth.
Allow me to judge what is true.
Abraham and Joseph are allies in this deception. And lest we forget, you condemned Joseph to death only
Wait,
yesterday.
Joseph died?
Or do you now question that decision?
I have heard nothing today to
This
sway my
timeline is
conviction.
terrible.
Joseph consorted with the same malicious force as his wife. For this, the court thanks Reverend Carver, who faced the devil's wrath to present the evidence.
It is only my duty, Judge.
Now,
How
however,
do you
this
still
court
believe him,
is
Wyman?
bound by law to seek out the truth. We must therefore examine these claims made by Abraham.
Come on,
and
hang him.
Mary.
If I may speak briefly, Judge Wyman.
Time is short, Reverend. Be indeed brief.
Mary has shown great fortitude to speak out against the evil here. Many would have lacked her courage. Yet her reward for exposing this brooding coven in our midst is to be besmirched.
In question. It is her intent we must be certain of.
Her accuser is the very man entrusted to care for this innocent child.
You put the child in his hands, Carver.
And I would ask the court to have Mary placed elsewhere.
Who would you have be her new ward, Reverend?
I am prepared to take responsibility.
How does
for
this
the child.
man's word still have any
The
merit?
court agrees.
He's murdered the
Court will
entire
hear what
town.
Abraham has to say. No decision can be made on the child until then.
I mean, Wyman doesn't seem as dense. But then again, he still did kill Joseph.
Abraham,
God, he looks so mad. Calm down, Carver.
What am I to do?
Go on, Abraham, it's your time
Someone
to
help me
shine.
Speak out against Mary, but could a child truly be capable of such evil?
No, yeah, but it is also Carver. Let's not be aggressive. Let's not be
This is
aggressive.
tough. I get that. Would be for anyone. Mary, it's just a
So
kid.
Carver. Okay, that pep talk didn't go the way I wanted it to go. Just say to
tell
blame
the court
Carver.
What you have come here to say. Speak up, boy.
Give him a
Out with
chance,
it.
Wyman.
Mary has spoken of evil spirits, devilry and witchcraft. Things many cannot believe could exist here in
I'm
Little
not here
Hope.
for history and hearsay. Get to the point,
Okay,
boy.
this guy's a dick as well.
Mary is tormented. The apparitions she has seen, they have plagued her, stolen her innocence. Some suggest she is in league with these creatures, but no one can be certain.
It's Carver.
Myself
Just-
least of all.
Please say it's Carver.
Can any of us truly know a child's mind?
You claim I lack the ability to see
Oh
the
my,
truth.
Wyman, man.
I beg forgiveness. I would never suggest such a thing.
This is
My
going
time
very
is
terribly.
Not for wasting. You and the priest have irked me enough for one day.
Let me say my
More to
piece.
say.
I have already given you enough time. Furthermore,
You gave me
Mary
10
is to be
seconds.
placed into the care of Reverend Carver.
Oh, well,
Now
that's
stand
great.
down.
That's brilliant. That went horribly. That went so horribly. I don't think that could have went any worse. Starting to think I made the wrong decisions. Just
Tell
a
me
bit.
everything. Did you see Andrew's double again?
He told the judge that Mary did nothing wrong, like she's the victim here.
Oh, that's bad. Very, very bad.
John,
Shit!
So what happens now?
believe in me. Believe in Abraham.
I'm not sure I did the right thing. I guess at least we know
we can influence the outcome.
Oh, I've made a really bad choice.
Right? You agree with him?
It's supportive. Come on, bros support bros.
It went down just like he said.
Oh, wow. Really insightful there, Daniel. Thank you for that. There's railing, man. Or is that Vince?
We can't stay. Let's get out of here.
Just watch that be Vince. Like, he was there, like, a minute ago. Explore the factory, find another route out of the building. Wait, are we going to see, like, John on here?
Look at those outfits. This place shut down way back.
Life as a kid in the 70s. Everything was ahead of me.
Is that Vince? Because everyone else looks realistic. And he looks like he's just had like a game engine picture put on top of a body. He really stands out for some reason. No, John's not on there. Yeah, I don't recognise anybody else on there. I think that might be Vince though. Maybe.
There's gotta be another exit. Maybe on the ground floor?
Any more shinies? Oh, well, there can't be any more premonitions, can there? Because it says I've got all of them. Just swing this. In memory of James Clark, 1929. Oh, that's John. Wait, no, I want to read that again. I didn't read all of it. Let's have a little in memoriam to John. Sadly missed by his many friends and colleagues, 29 to 72. Don't know why he was missed. In that life, he was a bit of a dick. Just picking fights with his wife. Okay, one of these is going to, like, break on me. Like, the first... Let's see. Kiss my ass! Mr. Vincent Barnes, 15 Mayflower Avenue, number 7. Little Hope. Yeah. 8th of May, 1972. Dear Mr. Barnes, employment warning letter. Following our recent disciplinary meeting, I am writing regarding your attendance and behaviour. Management have made every effort to accommodate your difficult circumstance and recent injury by accepting your recurring absences. However, continued warning regarding attendance, lateness and intoxication have prompted us to issue a formal written warning. I cannot read. Further repetition of this behaviour or other misconduct within the next 12 months will result in dismissal. Ravenden expects their employees to be enthusiastic, punctual, and okay, so this is the factory that closed down. You must acknowledge receipt of this letter. Please sign and return it to the foreman's office within 7 days. Unreadable. Wait, what was the name on that? What was the name on that one? I just kind of went blank. Okay, it was Mr. Who is Vincent Barnes? I don't know who that is. Nobody begins with a VI. Out of our boys and girls, of course. Anything else in here? Ooh. There's a box. Oh, the picture. Is it going to be John? No, it's the whole family! Right?
Get over here. You gotta see this.
Yeah, I'd be quite scared of that too, to be honest.
This is too fucking weird.
Only now? This is too fucking weird?
This is too much.
Witch
Way
trials?
too fucking much.
Everyday
First,
occurrence.
A load of weirdo witch killers from ancient history look just like us. Now we got the creepy family of the year winners who also look just like us. What the actual fuck?
What does it mean, though? Do you think they died like the other?
Is that Angela behind?
No clue.
I hope that is.
Who knows what happened to them? Maybe we're all stuck in the same nightmare.
Why?
You really want a souvenir?
Yeah, sure.
From this place?
All I know, I'm keeping hold of this.
I don't know why you'd want to
What you
keep that.
said about all this being a nightmare. You mean that?
If it's my nightmare, why are you guys all in it?
Any of us could say the same thing.
I don't know what's real here. Are you the real Andrew?
Oh, come on. So wait. Who are those people in the photograph?
Maybe time is fucked up here. Like that.
Oh, sorry. Didn't mean to cut you off. Okay, don't jump out. That's gotta be Vince, right?
What's the story here? She leave him for some other guy?
Oh, it said, yeah, so Tanya plus Vince. So, the guy at the funeral, that's Vincent. Because Vince, he was at the funeral at the beginning, right? The boyfriend. And he was in the car, in the first scene. And that's why he's, all hermity and all depressed and on his own. Oh, because Tanya died or the family died. He lost his job at the business. Oh, I feel so bad. He's a nice guy. He doesn't deserve this. I feel so bad for him. And that's why he's like, oh, I shut myself off from the world, all of that, because his girlfriend died. Oh, that's so depressing. That's so depressing. What's that? Saturday, 18th of April. The Herald. Dated August 8th, 1973. Little Hope factory to close. Hundreds of layoffs will gut the town. Nearly 600 jobs are set to be lost in Little Hope when the Ravenden Textiles factory closes its gates at their Harvard Road site in September. Layoffs will include workers at the main factory and ancillary businesses across the town. The decision was announced on Tuesday by Hazel Carver. It's always Carver. He ruins everything. A director in family business that has been the primary employer in the town for over 160 years. Wait, so I'm wondering, is Carver being reincarnated, or is it just his bloodline? Every single Carver's a dick. He just ruins life for everyone. With great sadness, we have made the decision. We consider the workers at the factory to be part of our extended family. Oh, classic business move. All part of the family. And know how much Ravenden means to them. But we can no longer continue to run the business in unreadable dialogue with the Carver family, said McCarthy. But while the daughters have been receptive to the union's ideas for saving the factory, Mayor Carver has rejected them at every turn. Oh, so he's the mayor? I thought he ran for mayor, so he actually got mayor. Oh, okay, so he has loads of power in this town, no matter the time. He went on, we want a partnership with the family to save their business and our livelihoods, but it seems as if the mayor does not accept partners. Another union worker who did not want to be identified expressed his bitter opinion. This is all about the land. The Covs have owned the town for generations. If they can't profit from the land, they will shut it all down. Okay, yeah, so the Carvers just had loads and loads of power every single generation. As the main source of income for the majority of the town's families, many are worried what the future will bring. The factory closing will gut the town, one factory worker told the Herald. We, firemen, bus drivers wanted. Bus drivers, because, bus driver who I still haven't seen yet. He's not reappeared. Full training given, uniform provided. Okay. So I'm wondering, is one of the Carvers still around? Like maybe just lurking in the town? Or are they still doing magic-y things and still fucking up everything? I mean, at this point, I wouldn't be surprised. He seems... Fuck.
You hear that?
Oh, it's gonna be Railing... No.
Right below us.
Railing Man's gonna stab through, isn't he?
Now.
Yeah, I want to look around first. There's more reading things to do. Cancelled order.
That's heavy. Andrew, get your ass over here and help me out.
Do we need to do this? I don't know how this is going to help us.
You take that side, I'll take this side.
We're going to do, push this onto a bloody demon's head?
Now, push!
We don't need to get over there. Shit. Oh, there's, huge type. Are you trying to break the floor, Daniel? You dumbass. He's so dumb. I hate him. Oh, Railing Man's going to be there, isn't he?
Hey, are you okay down there?
Shit. Yep. God damn it, Daniel. Circle. Thank God he's very, very inaccurate. Oh. Grab that. Pull up, of course. Square. Come on. I don't have anything to attack him with. My knife's already in his face. Circle. God. Yes, shoot. Oh, yes. Stick him to the ground. Triangle. Struggle. Come on. He's right there. God, no. He's going to get back up. Don't get stabbed. At like the final moment when I'm about to pull you to safety. Come on, this is so slow. Go. Reassuring. Go. He's going to get stabbed. He's so going to get stabbed. Wait. Wait. It says save that. He just dropped. Did he say go as in like run away, leave me be? Oh, I think I just doomed him. I thought it meant go as in yes, you're doing a good job. Keep on going. Damn it. Is he dead? Is Daniel dead? No. He's gonna get stabbed. Wait, no, he's still alive. Yes! Right to the noggin. Come on, Daniel, you got this. If you do this, you're going up in my ranking. Oh, no. Come on, clutch this. Shit. Come on, square it. Now run. There's like a big end. There's a big exit way there.
Daniel, are you still down there? Daniel?
I clutched it. I clutched it. He's alive. I thought I messed that up. I really thought he was dead. I thought I just sacrificed him.
Let's go before anything else happens.
Nobody else in this party's dying. Not on my watch. And not on Angela's watch. Oh, yeah, more shimmying. I do love me a good old shimmy. Wait, where the hell is Daniel going to end up coming out then? No, so with the premonition showed John dying. So his ceiling demon's got to appear soon, right? Oh, Angela, okay. I'm kind of scared because I feel like she might die now if I'm controlling her.
Shit.
Damn it. I think he's alive. Didn't see him die.
No. He's not here yet.
Okay, let's keep going. Daniel will be okay. He'll catch us up.
There's a lot of optimism there from you, thinking that he's going to be fine, like he's Daniel. Nothing that he's done so far gives me any belief. To be fair, he did kind of, you know, superhero up then.
Daniel!
But I still...
You okay?
I'd rather go and
Please answer me.
help him. Because I actually want him to... I want him to survive now. Like, yes, he may be a bit of a dick. Maybe a bit annoying. But I don't want him to die. Surprisingly enough, I don't want him to die. Especially since Taylor died as well.
Daniel?
Oh, big spooky...
Where are you,
Wait,
buddy?
he went into a tunnel,
Andrew!
didn't he? Daniel!
Hey!
He's alive.
You guys!
Can you not hear
I'm up
him?
here.
Boy, am I happy to
No,
see
he's gonna
you.
get stabbed. He's gonna get
At least
stabbed
I'm
like...
not the only one damp and disheveled.
Oh, a lot quicker this time then. Something's gonna appear. Railing man. Oh, it's bloody you! Ugh, that neck snap was very terrifying. Wait, so was that Angela's then, or was that Taylor's?
Not seen her.
Okay, open the bonnet. Oh no, don't. I don't know what that means. An old car with... Oh! This must be Vince's! An old car with a familiar looking sun symbol on its hood. The symbol appears to be related to pagan magic. The sunshine found in the graveyard is the same symbol as the sun found on the hood of the car. Wait, so... One of them was a sun, one was the moon. So this is either Taylor's or Vince. I can't remember which one's which. But that's either Taylor's or Vince's. Okay, so another shiny. In the boot of the car. Come on, give me like a weapon. I need a burn in hell. Oh, how cheery.
We'll try to forget I just saw this.
Wait, Mr. Oh, Anthony. I kind of skimmed through it first. Anthony, that was Andrew. So he survived. You know, the original big old house fire. Released Mr. Clark leaving the Little Hope Police Department yesterday. A line has been drawn under the tragic case of the Clark House fire. Onlookers watch as Anthony Clark, the only survivor of the blaze, was released from police. Thursday afternoon, one onlooker said, "That poor boy, he must be going through hell right now. The Herald approached Mr. Clark for comment, but he is, I wonder why, almost as if his entire family died. Blamed Clark. He was found with a box. Oh, I knew it. I knew the matches were playing to it, even though it was, you know, Megan with her doll on the stove. But nope, a box of matches. It must have been him. At the scene for causing the fire, and Clark left the Little Hope Police Department. Passers-by were heard to burn in hell. Oh, so that is Will. He didn't die. I don't know how. He did sprint, you know, like head first into the fiery house. I don't know how he came out alive. I'm not going to complain. It's Will. Wait. So he got reincarnated. How did he die then? Because surely he'd be like around the same age as Vince.
You see that?
Oh, was that Megan? Oh, it is. Running away. Oh, it's the house! I knew it! All along. I mean, it's very obvious. I knew we'd come back here. And that's... Yes, the railing. Oh, fucking Mary. I hate her so much.
No one in Little Hope is safe while you still draw breath, Joseph.
Oh, wait.
You must die today.
What?
Not even your wife Amy was spared your lust to serve.
Is that Joseph? No!
You're not fit. Speaking of my late wife.
See, he gets crushed in every life.
I must drive the devil out for the safety of everyone here.
God, his right-hand man with the hat. He's going to murder me again, isn't he?
Joseph, do you renounce the devil and all his teachings?
I carry no sin. I'm no disciple.
Yes, stand up for yourself, Joseph.
Alzheimer's infects you with madness. Roy, my saints, servants.
Don't get crushed by the guilt. Haha, I couldn't think of anything else to say. Yeah, confront Mary. So if I help him, it's going to be like... Yes, make her look as if she's to blame.
You give me that look. See how this poor
Oh no, I think... Did I...
Joseph still clutches her with the devil.
Oh no, I made the wrong decision again.
More stones.
More stones!
The devil must be crushed from within him.
Crush him even more. Oh yeah, Hatman's back again. God, he's like the Pilgrim Terminator. Murder me. This is like the 4th time. Oh, I hate him. More stones. They're really creative with their execution ways, aren't they? Everyone's died in a different way. I gotta hand it to him. Oh, I wrecked Joseph. I feel bad. But if I did pick up the stones, it'll be like, oh, the devil's helping him. More stones. That would have really made a difference, would it? Oh, I like Joseph. He was better than John. Fellas, you just leave me behind in front of the big scare. Oh. Why did they like pop in and out of existence?
We're screwed.
That's weird.
There is no way out from this nightmare.
We don't have a lot of time.
Time for what?
Oh, what? Why are you so fast? Wait, is that John's what? Yes, hammer time.
You saw what happened to Taylor. I'm not going
Wait,
the same way.
Is that the ceiling man?
We gotta move.
Oh no, 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 Angela, no. Angela, you're not down on me. Reassuring.
John, please hurry!
We are of Walter. Yes, good relationships. Beats any evil. Deep understanding. Come on, hammer to the noggin. Oh! Come on, this is John's superhero moment. Come on, bonk him. Give him a bonking of a lifetime to the kneecap. Oh, that was more to the chest, torso. And boom! God, he's beating his ass. God, John, I didn't know you had it in you. Come on, Angela, you're not going to die on me. You're not going to die on me. Yes. Boom. So cool. Yes. God, Angela's so good at... Oh, no. John, how did you get in? You had the upper hand. And... What? Right to the snout. Oh, Angela? Angela? And... Bop. God, she is so cool. I love her. Oh no, no, no! You are all good. Oh my god, that is really far away. God, I'm not gonna. Yes, John, redeem yourself. Oh no! Help! Help! Of course I'm gonna help. It's Angela. What do you think I am? Some kind of coward? And right to the chain. Now run, Angela, run! Run like the wind. Oh, I don't like the way. I mean, if you get crushed, it does kind of make sense why he moves like that, but I don't like it. Oh, get into the big old friendly murder house. Oh shit, John, John. No, not the leg. Oh, fair that. And bop. These demons are really bad at their job, aren't they? Like, he's grabbed me 30 times. Oh no. Oh no, he's got my. No. Come on. Yes, hammer him. I didn't even need to do a quick time event that time. Didn't even need to do one. That means I'm on the right trail, I think. Okay, so we've gone from a creepy old abandoned church with 5 people. So creepy, burnt, abandoned building with 4 people. Is this really any better? Help me.
Andrew,
yes. Yes. I'm not letting him. No, Andrew, help. Come on. Come on, John, you got this. Because I'm not leaving him on his own to die. I want them all to live. I'll probably get both of them killed at the same time, but it's fine.
Don't move.
Okay, we good? Oh, he's going to reach through the little gap, isn't he? He's going to, like, lose his head.
Is it gone?
No, no, it's not gone. It's not gone. It's definitely not gone. We good? Like, I know we're in the big, creepy, burnt down house. No, he's going to, like, reach through the gap. I feel it. Okay. It's all hunky-dory.
Get a way out of here before that thing finds a way in.
Place looks like it burned down.
What, you don't say? I wonder how that happened.
What's new? Nothing here feels right.
Andrew, ruined house. Back where it all started. I mean, there's less people now. Wait, it said it had all the premonitions, right? Did I get that just way too early? Who was that? I don't. Who is this? Okay, so she kind of gets her heart is detached. I'm guessing that's like, you know, promo for the next game. Because I have no clue who that is. I don't know how that really ties in. Oh, so that's why I got the achievement, because that one just doesn't help at all. I mean, that's probably about as helpful as the rest of them have been. I think that's for House of Ashes, which I will play one day. The rope swing. The rope tire swing. Oh, wait, yeah, because Tanya said as a child she had a, you know, tire rope swing and it had... Oh, yeah, the little stars. Wait, so did she have memories from, like, her past childhood in this one? It's confusing. I'll just try not to think about it too hard and it'll make sense. You good, Anne? How you doing? Oh, it's Megan. Why is she laughing? You caused this house to burn down. Why are you laughing? Fair, that is... Oh, she died right there, didn't she? When she personally burnt alive. That is a really weird... James and Anne. 4th of November, 1948.
You're gonna want to see this.
What a happy marriage that was.
Angela and I were married.
This makes less and less sense.
Well, I mean, of course it makes no sense. And you were way... you were way too good for him. I mean, he kind of redeemed himself by saving you. But he's not quite deserving of the Angela yet. The Go Angela. The modern guide to successful parents. You really nailed this one with this book. I mean, you kind of got murdered by your kid who you couldn't handle. At least you had this book. Dr. Andreas Vogel, SFT Publishing. Oh, I'm actually going to have to read a guide on parenting. The happy... Oh no. The happy marriage coming back into it. I want to read. Okay, what do we have here? What can we use to help us with Megan? Parents unhappy with their own upbringing can overcompensate. They might not want their children to feel the same way as they do about their own parents. They yearn to be friends with their offspring. So parents accept theories that encourage love as the solution to conflict. This leads to the belief that their children misbehave. They should not be angry or punish them, but instead indulge in ever greater displays of love. Spoiling a child in this way has grave consequences. Children become demanding and disagreeable. Parents suppress anger at their child's behaviour, but cannot keep a lid on their frustration until they explode, frightening and confusing the children. The parents feel guilty and at a loss of what to do, feeding a new cycle of misbehaviour. The problem lies with parents trying to be patient when patience is exhausted and the child needs correction. They're indecisive or irresolute when firmness is required. If no one corrects him, the child will only escalate his behaviour until his provocations become so serious that his parents who says it's a him. I mean, in this case, it's a girl, because it's Megan, the demon child. An eruption restores peace temporarily, but there's a danger in the aftermath. Parents who feel guilty at losing their temper forget to give their child time to endure this punishment. Instead, they attempt to undo the correction by easing penalties. Discipline requires consistency. Both parents must hold the line against a rebellious child and punishments followed through. Should one parent relax their discipline because of laziness or guilt, they leave an opening for a naughty child to exploit. God, there's so much. I don't need this. I'm not a parent. Setting limits. Parents must set limits, and indeed a child prefers his parents to be firm, provided they are also fair. This is essential training in getting on with other people. Without it, the child believes the world will conform to their demands and tantrums. Such spoiled children are often shocked by the real world and cannot cope in an environment that does not indulge their whims. They face becoming unpopular and learning the hard way how to socialise with others. Oh, there's so much. Parents must actively intervene in establishing limits. A child that balks can be forced to do what's asked of them, whether it's stopping them drawing or turning the TV off. A well-adjusted parent can stand up to their children while maintaining friendly relations. Be firm in the face of refusal or yelling. In time, the child will learn where the boundaries of acceptable behaviour lie. Bad manners. As he progresses towards adolescence, a child is apt to lose his manners. He talks tough, leaves his shoelaces untied, and arrives at the dinner table with dirty hands. And I mean, in this case, she kind of burnt down the house, which I'd say is more apt to losing manners than, leaving your shoelaces untied. He's adopting models of behaviour of other kids his age and asserting his independence. He's fine with this behaviour. Parents imagine the child has forgotten all they've taught him, but he hasn't. He knows good behaviour from bad. He wouldn't rebel against it. Parents should understand that the child is growing up normally. Angry feelings from a child are normal. Parents should acknowledge these without excusing misbehaviour. A child needs to understand the difference between hostile feelings and hostile actions. The basis of well-adjusted behaviour is the ability to recognise feelings and decide how to act on them. Some boys may show no open rebelliousness, while girls show less bad manners than boys. She definitely didn't. Attentive parents can detect a change of attitude. They may... Okay, that's it. Okay, so I know if I become a parent, never read that book. It did not work. Oh, what's it gonna be? Yeah, Amy's back. Luckily there's a massive Amy-sized hole for her to break into. Oh no, that's just that picture. No, I don't need to read that. That book is not very helpful. Okay, let's go. Actually, I'll have a quick check, see if there's anything else. Because if not, let's go after Megan. Let's go after the big, scary demon. Well, little scary demon girl. I don't know what I'm meant to be looking at here. It's like there's nothing there. Has the game frozen? I can't do anything. Game. Oh, Jesus Christ! I thought the game broke on me. Oh, something's gonna hit. God, he really scuttles around, doesn't he? Like, for a man who's been crushed under like many things, he gets around very well. Oh, what's on the board? Oh, it's Megan and her big scary demon friend. Ooh, lovely. Okay, now it's the time to go see Megan. This is surely going to end well. Actually, is there anything else? Oh, a grandfather clock. Fuck. That was cheap, okay? That was cheap. What is the secret? Reminds me of an old grandfather clock. An old key is hidden inside. Can I, like, take the key? The key might be helpful. No. Okay, no, don't take the key. Like, I mean, this is your house. It's not stealing if you take something that was previously yours. Let's go through, look through here first. Wait, no, can I? No. Anything else? No. Because I feel like that key might... I can't get... Can I get in there? No. I feel like that key may have some relevance. Oh, there's still a few more things. But I have no idea how to use it. Whenever it does this, I always feel like something's going to like go, boo! No, the game's frozen. Why is the game freezing? Okay. It's all good. It's all good. And now, yep, another ghost going to appear. Oh, it's raining, man. Wait, so is that why Will doesn't have a ghost? Because, you know, he didn't die in the fire? I mean, that guy's still hobbling along. Oh, is a key for this? No, it's a note. Letter from Reverend Carson, September... Wait, wasn't he the mayor? September 71. Reverend Leonard Carson, St. David's Church, September 9th, 1971. Dear Anne, thank you for your letter regarding Megan. I understand your concerns and assure you that your daughter's rebellious nature is not unusual. I mean, it was very unusual. There was a demon. I've helped parents with similar issues and would be happy to help with Megan's moral guidance. Hebrews 12:11, they mentioned that before 12:11, didn't they? Hebrews 12:11 says that all discipline seems painful rather than pleasant, but later it yields the peaceful fruit of righteousness. Please see me after the service on Sunday so we can arrange time for some personal instruction. Reverend Carson. Wait, so has he been, you know, like pulling the strings in this timeline as well? Like, you know, after the church meetings? But I'm starting to think he's a dick. I mean, I thought that all along, but he's like a mega dick. Megan, why are you laughing? This is where you died.
I did. Can only be the girl.
Yeah,
Let's
it's
go find
always Megan. Why is only Angela here with me? Daniel, John, don't you wimp out of this. Oh, why are you laughing? Is that laughing or crying?
Stay here.
No, why? I want her to protect me. She's Angela. Oh, I feel like something's going to grab... Oh, oh, the vinyl from the beginning.
Andrew, what are you doing?
The one... Weapon. I knew something was coming.
No, wait.
No.
You must.
Wait,
No.
No way.
I assure all gathered here today that our town will be free of the devil's grasp. Together, by God's grace, little hope will prevail. My word on
The
it.
curator said to forgive her, right? Is that what I have to do?
If we are to finally rid ourselves of the evil which has infested Little Hope, then we must act today.
Yes, it's all Carver.
I accuse you, Mary, of witchcraft. What say you, Reverend?
The evidence, as discovered through my investigation, is beyond question.
Oh, yeah, so he's just
Mary uses her
stabbed her in the
powers
back.
as a familiar to summon and serve the devil.
We have been deceived by a child, by her guise of innocence. This puppet was mistakenly used to denounce Tabitha, but it has always belonged to Mary and Mary alone.
You could show some remorse.
She allowed her own kin to be executed.
Like the
and she
countless
watched in
murders.
silence.
That is not so. Liar!
Now,
Great defense there, Mary.
This creature of Satan has the marrow to accuse me, a man of God, of wrongdoing.
Whatever she pulls, do not fall for her little girl act.
No.
She may be a child, but there's no doubt she means harm.
No, it's Carver, right?
It was never my intention to bring harm to this town.
I mean, at least she's kind of remorseful.
What can I do?
I mean, she is technically the little sister.
Now in her hour of greatest need, this child of the damned pleads once more.
Oh, looks like she's just speaking to the air. Damn it, I'm cursing her even more.
Beg the court's indulgence.
Yes, Abraham.
Please guide me at this time. Seek your counsel.
Carver's evil! It's all Carver!
This. The only madness is right here in this court. Carver. He's the
Come
evil
on.
one.
Will squared,
We
you
have
can
been
do it.
swayed by malice. The truth hidden from us, but not by Mary.
By Carver!
Reverend Carver is the one
Yes.
urging us to believe in the devil.
Be silent.
This is all
You'll
his
not
doing.
deceive us any longer. Your true purpose is plain to see. I will see this town purged of all evil.
He's right.
Start with yourself. No, Angela, I love you. No. Yeah. Oh, yeah.
What must
You're
I
right.
do to bring Little Hope back into the line? I fear the Reverend and what he is capable of.
You have to stop Carver. Yes.
You have to stop Carver. It's him, don't you get
Yes.
it? He's condemning Mary to take the heat off himself.
Exactly. I think this is
What must
right.
be done here?
I think this is the right path. Go on, Abraham. Go on, Will.
Be still. What is the meaning of this outrage?
I don't know what the game plan is here. I don't, do you have something like? Do you have a secret weapon?
What I have just learned sickens me to my core. There are serious questions which must be asked of you.
Oh wait, the Bible from the museum, right? Yes. The hieroglyphs,
How
I think
can
it's
a
that.
man of God conduct himself in such a way?
Yes, I think this is good.
Mary, your suffering is at an end.
Haha.
You are free to
Oh.
leave.
I mean, I can't complain.
Misled by a child. Do you not see what she is?
He's having a hissy
Stares
fit.
at you from the depths of hell, yet you see nothing. The
Hang
devil's
him,
daughter
hang him.
deceived you all. Not me.
Oh
I
God.
See her. I see her.
Oh, he's going insane.
Satan's whore. You will pay heavily for your crimes.
He just got a child Satan's
I'm
whore.
one of the first
He's
to
lost
follow
it.
your spell.
My man
Now
has
all
lost
of
it.
Little Hope is mesmerized by you.
I've not the words. Without you, I would be dead. You saved me.
Oh, how
I shall
sweet.
remember you all my days.
Doesn't make up for the jump scares you've caused me. Or the deaths you have caused, but, you know, I'll take it. As long as Carver's, you know, gonna be hung or burnt. But I didn't say... You? Huh? Is you know about Megan where I just didn't choose to save her earlier on? I went to save the sister, Tanya, instead. Is that what he means? Wait,
I can't believe it's finally over.
where's Daniel and John?
You protected the girl and you were right about the priest. He was the genuinely
Yes,
evil one.
see? Right all along. The power of will. The will of Will. I'm sorry, I really make... I make really, really bad puns.
Tell me what happened.
Oh, they're
The
back.
girl, Mary?
It's all good. Save the day.
I think finally, this whole nightmare is over.
Wait, so... Have I kept 4 of them alive? 4 out of 5? Is this it? Oh god, I sure hope it is. And look, it's almost daytime. That's positive, right? John, buddy, you coming? John? Shh, no. No! Has he been crushed again? Has he been crushed again? No, John, get out of there. Bud, get out of there right now. He has really, really bad luck. Yeah, knock on the door, the window. What? Is he still alive? No! I was so optimistic that I was so happy. I thought fuck. Oh, is he gonna get the big old neck snap from the premonition? No, no. Oh, nice eye. Reckless, aggressive, indignant, fearful, dismissive. Oh, I really sentence him to death there. And snapperoonie. That's taking very long to snap. Damn it, Ooh. He kind of redeemed himself at the end, though. So I'm annoyed. Damn. Angela, come on. Angela and Will, get out of here. 3 out of 5's not bad. For now. 3 out of 5. Daniel, buddy. Where's Daniel gone? Oh, he's there. He's there. Okay. I'm kind of pissed. I don't know how I caused him to die. And Taylor. But 3 out of 5. A short moment ago, it's 4 out of 5. 3 out of 5. Okay, so Taylor died. Couldn't do much about it. John died. He got crushed. But I'm happy. We've got Angela alive. We got Will alive. We got Daniel alive. I don't know about the bus driver. He's fine. Vince is probably alive. Vince.
Hey.
Hey. You good?
I'm real sorry.
About John?
I know it wasn't your fault.
What wasn't my fault? See, it was Vince. I knew it.
Some real tough time these past years.
Wait, I don't understand. See, there's Will. I knew he was alive from the newspaper clipping.
About half a mile or so, there's a diner with a working phone. You call for help and you leave this place.
Wait, huh?
And don't you ever come back.
I don't understand.
Ain't nothing left here for you.
Well, there's nothing left for anybody here. Okay. There's a diner. Yeah, we'll go there. There's still 3 of us. There's still 3 of us. Yes. We're all alive. We're all happy. We're all fine. Oh, the diner from the beginning. Well, the bus driver was, you know, when... Yeah, you know what I mean. Okay, we got Will, we got Angela, we got Daniel.
I'm sorry for what I've put you all through.
What? How's it your fault, Will?
That's gonna haunt me forever.
You're not alone here.
Take it easy on yourself.
Wait, huh? Huh?
Finally getting out of this hell.
Taylor's John dead. What? Where have they gone? Where have my 3 best boys gone? Go. The bus driver.
I just wish we all could have made it.
What? Huh? Huh? Anthony's the bus driver? Where's Angela gone? What?
We're diverting all traffic through Little Hope. You okay, buddy? You seem a little confused.
Yeah, I'm fine. I just want to get these.
Yeah,
folks
so he's the
where
bus
they need
driver
to
all
be.
along. What? Is it all in, was it all in his head?
Delay will trouble him too much.
Was it all in his head? Oh my. Oh my. So everything I just did was for nothing. It was all just like, I don't know, was it his way of dealing with trauma of, you know, his family dying? Yeah, so he's speaking to no one.
This isn't helping us find help or getting us out of here.
Oh. I don't know what to say. So, could I have kept any of them alive? Wait, so this seemed...
How you doing?
This is why he seemed like so distant and only spoke, you know, like directly to Will.
Excuse me, but we're looking for our bus driver.
Oh.
Have you seen him?
Yeah, that's funny.
Oh, so that scene makes sense now.
Sounds like you could use a drink.
Better not.
Wait.
Thanks. Need to clear
So
it.
how did the drink get drank? You know...
Shouldn't be drinking right now. I don't think it's a good idea.
Drinking's all I got left.
Out of the darts. The darts got thrown into the dartboard. Then he went and picked them up. If it was all in his head, who threw the dartboard? Who threw the darts to the dartboard?
What the hell is going on in there?
Oh,
Get the hell out of here! I'll go once I look you in the eye. Now let me in.
Oh, that's what he was speaking about. You know, like the mental side of things, like locking people out. They all make sense. I don't know if I'm happy about it though, but it all makes sense. Because I thought some of the dialogue in that was a little bit wonky, like it seemed a bit weird. But that does make a lot more sense now, considering it was only Will that he was speaking to. Oh, is that a good ending? Forgiveness. Wait, saved Mary. Oh, so I'm guessing if you go after Mary, that's like a good ending, and it is a bad ending. If you go after Carver, you get like a better ending, and he like gets forgiveness for the whole house fire, right?
That's it. Game over. You're done.
Oh god, that was
for now. At least you could always try
straight
again.
to the point.
See if you can get a different
But can you get a different result if it's all in his head? Like they're already dead.
With demons, if you don't lay them to rest, they will haunt you forever. Not a bad effort. Some found redemption, some didn't.
Well, Will did. He's the only person that was alive the entire time.
You're doing.
Oh god, just stab me right in the chest, why don't you, curator?
Eventually, found him. The bus driver. Maybe he can now put the past behind him.
I'm lost for words, to be honest. I don't know how I don't know how to comprehend this.
Until we meet again. Maybe in the Arabian desert.
Ooh.
Maybe somewhere else. But we will meet again.
We will.
At least one more time.
As if I actually buy the game after this ending. If I buy the next one. Oh, I'm mad. I'm angry. I'm upset. I'm confused. Angela was never real. I mean, Anne was real. Was that her name? Anne, I think, in the past life? But Angela was never a person. It was all just like a false image of his mum. Right. That game, it had everything going for it. It was so good. I loved everything about it. The characters I liked, mainly. The jump scares. But they butchered the landing. Like, maybe, I don't know. It just feels like it makes sense. Like, the ending makes sense. But in a game where your choices are meant to matter, whether the characters live or die, if they were dead the entire time, the choices didn't matter. Like, they made no difference whatsoever. And again, it was a lot like Man of Medan, where the threat the entire time was all in your head. Like, it wasn't there, it wasn't present apart from, last time, the pirates. It just makes it feel kind of cheap. Oh, I'm angry. Usually in this kind of game, like Until Dawn, you have the replayability factor, where you go back and like, oh, maybe this time I'll definitely try and keep, say, Sam alive. I'll try and keep Mike alive. And this time, if I go back and replay it, the only other choice is to blame Mary rather than Carver. Because I'm guessing the whole game's, kind of like just a way of showing that, Will's guilt and how he blamed Megan, for the house fire, while also, like deep down blaming himself. And the ending of him forgiving Mary was him basically saying, "Oh, I forgive Megan. It wasn't your fault, and it wasn't my fault as Will. It wasn't my fault for the house burning and everybody dying." Like, I'm guessing that's what it's pointing to. But like, it is okay. The ending's okay, but it just doesn't feel good. Like in the Until Dawn, which I'm gonna compare it to because same company, similar game. Like you at the end, every decision makes a difference. Whether character survives, the character dies, like what groups the character ends up with, like that kind of thing. It all makes sense. But in this game, like, I didn't think there were many like death-related choices throughout the game. And like with what's her name, Taylor's death, it was a one or the other. And I'm guessing there is a way to, get forgiveness from every character in this game. Have everyone alive at the end until, is all revealed. Like the curtain is pulled. But it just feels like it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. No matter what. You're not gonna keep any of them alive because they're already dead. I don't know. I'm just kind of pissed that it went down the same route as Man of Medan, where it's all in your head. There's no real monsters. So that's why I liked Until Dawn, again mentioning it. You had the human factor of Josh and, his whole clown, act. You had the flamethrower guy, and then you had the supernatural, factor, which, at the beginning is it real? Is it a monster? Is it not? Is it all part of the prank? Is it a murderer? And then it turns out to be the Wendigo. And that's great. Like, it adds so many different layers to the game. But this one, like, you had so many good plot points. The whole, being reincarnated at different periods. That was great. Like, seeing, the World War I picture in the bar, where you saw Will and, I think it was only Will. It's like, oh yeah, he was alive during World War One. You had the witch trial era. You had the 70s. You had all of that. It was so interesting. And then, the rug gets pulled out from underneath, and it's all just in his head. Because of guilt. I want to see. What's the next game looking like? I think it's House of Ashes.
You believe in God?
Absolutely not.
Oh, so it's very modern.
We are under attack by I don't know what. You wouldn't believe me even if I tried. Hell, I don't believe it and I was there.
In Sumerian myth, they say the souls of the dead went deep underground to the house.
Sumerian! Oh! Sumerian Empire. That was like thousands of years ago. Oh! Was that Pazuzu? I think. I don't know my demons too well, okay? I recognise that actress. I don't know who she is. I recognise her. Because every one of these games has, one recognisable actor. As like the main, face. Full circle. Completed the solo story. I need to kind of wrap my head around these thoughts. It feels like I enjoyed it. Okay, I wouldn't say the ending ruined the game. I mean, it kind of it ruined factors of it. But I can't say I enjoyed the other 3.5 hours of the game. I loved it. It was a very solid game. It wasn't perfect. I wouldn't say it was Until Dawn level, but it was good. It was a really good game. But the ending just makes it feel like it was all for nothing. And it just feels like, at least with Man of Medan, I had the replay value. Because in my one, I had Conrad escape, very, very early. So if I replay that, I could replay, Conrad's, section with him on the Man of Medan. That's a whole section added to the game that I didn't get to play. But in this one, I don't see any extra stuff that I could have done. So I kept every character alive, pretty easily. There weren't any big decisions to make. It just felt... I always struggle with this part, because it's hard to put my thoughts into words, in minutes after seeing the ending. I did definitely enjoy this a lot more than I did Man of Medan. But it's very, very disappointing. Do you know when you're a kid, in say 6 or 7, and you had to write a story for English, and you'd end up with and it was all a dream, or something like that. It feels like they did that, but instead of being a dream, it was a metaphor for his deep trauma and his guilt issues. I do feel like they could have probably left in little things that point towards it all being in his head. A few of the lines, did point to that. I can look back on it and see, yeah, it makes sense that Vince was, just talking to Will, and that he was back there, and it was the same Will as it was in the beginning. But I don't know. They could have probably done a lot more, without making it too obvious. There were a few times when Will was on his own, and the characters didn't spawn in. And I thought maybe it was a technical issue, and then the mist would dissipate, and they'd all be there. And I'm guessing it's because his brain had to make them appear, and I don't know. Like, it's not a thing that you'd easily point out with that, because you could just think, maybe it's just the mist, or maybe it's just something like that. But you know, it was all in his head. I don't know if this anthology is going for the realistic feel. Like, if I do play the next one, and it also ends up being it was all in their heads kind of thing, you know, to like stick to realism, I would be very angry, because 2 for 3 have both been the, you know, in their head, like, plot point. It's not great. It's really not great. Like, I do believe they could have probably, if they would have stuck with the whole, you know, like, stuck in time thing, not stuck in time, like, you know, stuck in different time periods, it would have been so much better. Like, if, you know, once you, once you proved Mary innocent and, you know, framed Carver, you then got to escape the town because then there was, like, nothing holding you back or something like that. Maybe that would have been better. I don't know. I'm not a writer. I don't know if that would have actually made sense in the story. It's just annoying how I played like 4.5, 5 hours of this game, and it was for nothing. I mean, yes, it's a game. It's for nothing, of course, because the characters aren't alive. But I don't even get the satisfaction of being like, I kept most of them alive. I mean, I did have 4 out of 5 alive, you know, for the last like few cutscenes, and then John got crushed for no reason, which is just, I'm dumbfounded about the deaths in this. Like, at least in Man of Medan, the deaths were, you know, like, you fucked up massively, so the character's gonna die. I mean, I didn't see it. I've seen videos of it, but you know, you could see the times where people would die. Like the times where, you know, if I cock this up, I may like accidentally stab my friend who looks as if, you know, they're a big scary demon right now. But they're not, it's just gas, so I'm not going to stab them. But in this game, they died because of like micro choices I made that, you know, changed their characteristics. Like, John had a lot of them. I played him terribly. But I don't, like, not a single one of them directly led to his death. It was like the accumulation of all of the choices making him die, you know, by getting crushed in the house because he stayed there for some reason. So thinking back on it, so, you know, the entire game is about Andrew, you know, Will. Anthony, I think his name was, you know, originally, before the whole weird stuff. But if everything was in his head, why are there sections of the game where we are split apart from Anthony, you know, Will? Like when we were playing as Daniel and, what's the name? Taylor. Like, why is there a section playing as them, you know, off doing their own little shenanigans, when everything was inside Will's head? Like, maybe in his head he was like, oh yeah, those two, they were just off, you know, having some fun, whatever. But why do we play as that? Shouldn't the whole game just be from the point of view of Will? It's very confuzzling. Like, I don't fully understand. Like, maybe there was some... If you would have only played as Will the entire game, and then you found this out, and the characters, you know, like, they would leave you and do their own things, but you only stuck with Will, it would make a lot more sense. But I just don't know. Like, I understand the whole forgiving Megan, and, you know, getting forgiveness. I like that. It would work if it was better done. And if it wasn't this kind of game where your choices are meant to matter, but in the end they don't matter because, oh, it's all in my head. You can't tell, I am very, just blank. I don't know how to feel. I did enjoy the game. It just feels pointless. It just does feel pointless. Like, I'd have thought that if he, you know, gained forgiveness, they'd all live. If he didn't gain forgiveness, they'd all turn on him and then die, you know, one by one. I somehow got like a middle ground where like half of the party died, half of them didn't. But yeah, I do feel like this was a really good game. They just did kind of, you know, like completely crash the landing with the ending. Like, yeah, if they did, you know, leave like little hints now and there, it would have been a lot better. But you know, I can't do much. I enjoyed it for what it's worth. I will likely play the next one sometime. But The Quarry comes out in a week-ish, whenever this video comes out. So I will be playing that. And that is, you know, is not part of the Dark Pictures anthology. It's by the same makers, Supermassive Games. But it's not part of, you know, the same anthology. So I'm looking forward to that, because I feel like it's going to be a lot more Until Dawn-like. Like, I think it's a lot longer than these games. Like, these are only like 4 to 5 hours a piece. Whereas that one's going to be at least like 7-ish? Something. I don't know. I've not researched into it because I don't want to spoil too much. I want to go in like pretty blind. But I'm really looking forward to that. So I will do a series on that. Then after that, maybe like one more series and then House of Ashes. Because there is another Dark Pictures game coming out. Let me have a look. Sometime later in the year, like August, September time. Let me have a look on here. So House of Ashes, Iraq. That one, The Devil in Me. I've read the description of that. That looks very interesting. I do want to play that. Also, I would like to see, because you know each game has like one big like figure as the cover head of each, you know, game. There are a few actors I'd like to see in this. So maybe like Stephen Yeun, Lakeith Stanfield, Finn Wolfhard. There are so many great actors they could, you know, put into this kind of setting, and as long as the games, you know, don't fumble it, they can make really good games, because I think there's going to be a season 2 in the Dark Pictures anthology. So I hope they learn from the mistakes of the first 2 games and improve, because I do feel like sales of these games have dropped massively, like game by game, which I'm not surprised at. But you know, I'll still be there. I'll still be buying these games for a discounted price because I'm very late to the party. But yeah, that's it. That is Little Hope. Are you as disappointed as I am? I don't know. Maybe you love the ending. If you did, I'm happy for you. It just wasn't for me. It just wasn't for me. But you know what? That's it for today. Leave a like, subscribe, and see you next time. Goodbye.